What's up, Madden community? MT Squared back with another Madden 22 Ultimate Team video, and today we have a top 5 theme teams. I did this video a few months ago. Obviously, quite a few cards have come out since then. So all of these teams that I'm going to showcase today for what I consider to be the top 5 will not have any fillers for players that are not part of their team, except if it is a card that gets any team chemistry. So like the new golden tickets, Tom Brady and that Too Tall Jones, or your team captains, or Luke Kuechly, or any of the cards that get any team chemistry. So if it benefited that team, then I did insert that card into the squad. So if you guys do enjoy this video, please drop a like down below and subscribe so you can see future content. I'm at about 650 subscribers right now, trying to get to 1,000 before Madden 23 comes out. Would love it if you guys could help me get there. Let's get into number 5. So starting off, we have the Tennessee Titans here. So I really like the squad because they've got really good receivers, and their secondary and their defense is really good. And I really like the Steve McNair card. I've actually been using it quite a bit since that limited card came out probably about a month and a half ago. He got the cheaper ability points for Gunslinger. He only cost him three ability points. So really like that Steve McNair card. The running back options for Derrick Henry and Chris Johnson are really good. Offensive line is solid. The tight end is definitely one of the weaker points, which is why we're going to have to use Evan Ingram. He's one of those free agency cards that gets any team chemistry. And then Pat Freiermuth was the season 3 champion that you could choose from. So those are going to be our tight ends number 1 and 2. Looking at the defense, so again, we got Ed Too Tall Jones. He's going to be on every single team, obviously. He's the best cornerback in the game. He's 6'9", has really good speed, really good coverage stats, really good tackling and block shed. I mean, the guy's an animal. Plus, he gets cornerback and he gets linebacker ability slots. So depending on how you want to use him, whether that's as a slot cornerback, as more of a run support, or if you want him on the outside, you can put whatever abilities you want on him. Randy Moss, obviously another really good option. Definitely still probably a top 5 cornerback in the game, even with the golden tickets out, in my opinion. Having a 6'4" corner definitely can't hurt. We're going to have Cam Chancellor as our cornerback 3. He gets cornerback as a secondary position. So we're going to put that on him because the safeties for the Titans are really good. We have Kevin Byard and Julio Jones as our free safety 1 and 2. And I know that Julio Jones is a 97 overall, but don't sleep on that card. I think he's got like 96 speed. He's 6'3". He's really good. And then we have Bernard Pollard over a strong safety with Ken Houston backing him up. For our linebackers, we have Brian Arakpo, Luke Kuechly, Jayon Brown, and Chandler Jones. Chandler Jones, obviously, that free agency card, again, that gets any team chemistry, so we're going to insert him there. And then for our defensive line, we have Jack Youngblood, Tony Casillas, Billy Johnson, and Jadeveon Clowney. Looking at number 4, we have the Dallas Cowboys. So Dallas Cowboys starting off solid offensive line. Most of these offensive lines, honestly, I think the lowest might be like a 94 or 95 on any of these teams, but most of them have 97, 98, 99s. So solid offensive line. They only have one center in the game, so that would be Tyler Biad. So obviously he's going to be our center. For tight ends, same situation, although not exactly the same situation as the Titans, but we are going to use Evan Ingram and Pat Freiermuth as our tight ends 1 and 2. Mike Ditka as our tight end 3. Solid option, obviously. For quarterback, you got a couple options. So we got the Ben DiNucci golden ticket card that just came out today, actually. You can also use Randall Cunningham. There's the Dak Prescott card. Tony Romo is going to be getting a golden ticket sometime over the next couple weeks also. So we got some options for quarterback. For running back, we have Ezekiel Elliott, 99 overall. Wide receivers are really solid for them. We have the Ed Too Tall Jones golden ticket card that came out. Michael Irvin, 99 overall. Jimmy Smith, 99 overall. Devontae Adams was one of those He's a free agency master that gets any team chemistry. And then Amari Cooper, 99 overall as well. Looking at the defense, for cornerbacks, again, we have Ed Too Tall Jones, Chris Westry, 6'4", golden ticket, 99 overall, that just came out today as well. Everson Walls, he is going to be a 99 overall the day this video comes out. So I'm recording this video on Friday night, May 21st. His Ultimate Legends card comes out on Saturday, May 22nd. So that is going to be another 99 overall. And he is 6'2", which is why I put him over Deion Sanders. and Awuzie at your cornerbacks 4 and 5, which are still good options. And then for safeties, we're going to use our team captain on John Lynch because the safeties for the Cowboys are not the greatest. So, and then we're also going to use our season 2 master on Taylor Mays. So he gets upgraded to a 96 overall. He'll be your backup free safety. Cam Chancellor is our strong safety, and Jayon Curse as our strong safety too. That card will see pretty much every single down though, assuming that you use a standard set where you use safeties as your sub linebackers. He's 6'4". He has really good speed, good coverage, so that Curse card is really good. For our linebackers, probably the 2 best edge rushers in the game, or at least top 3 or 4, I would say, Charles Haley and DeMarcus Ware. Linebackers, we got Luke Kuechly and Junior Seau. For our defensive line, we have Everson Griffin, Tony Casillas, Jay Ratliff, and DeMarcus Lawrence. Sliding into number 3, we have the New England Patriots. So I'm a huge Dolphins fan. Obviously, anytime I talk about a Patriots theme team, it hurts me a little bit inside, but I can't deny the fact that this is a really good theme team, and they've been really good pretty much most of the year. So offensive line is solid. For our tight ends, same thing as the last couple teams. We're going to use Evan Ingram and Pat Freiermuth as our tight ends 1 and 2, with Jonnu Smith as our tight end 3. Cam Newton, new golden ticket card that just came out, arguably the best quarterback in the game right now. I have not yet used him myself. But from what I've heard, that card is really good, except for the fact that his audibles are extremely slow. But you can also use that Tom Brady card, the golden ticket, the card that came out. He gets any team chemistry. Obviously, he played for the Patriots anyway, so we're going to put him as our backup option. Our running backs, we got LeGarrette Blount, Cordell Patterson, Fred Taylor. No 99 overall running backs, but LeGarrette Blount and Cordell Patterson, actually even Fred Taylor, all 3 of them are pretty solid still. For wide receivers, we have Josh Gordon, golden ticket card that just came out. Randy Moss, 99 overall. Devontae Adams, Brandon Cooks. I mean, you got really good wide receiver options as well. For our defense, so this is probably the main reason why this team is so high up on the list, because of the safeties and the cornerbacks. And there's other 99 overall cornerbacks that are not even in here. So for our cornerbacks, we do have the Ed Too Tall Jones card, Randy Moss. Cornerback, Cordell Patterson, golden ticket card that came out. Mike Haynes, another option. He's our cornerback 4. He's 6'2" and 99 overall, and he's not even on the main squad. Ty Law, cornerback 5, and then Darrelle Revis is another 99 that you could have on the team. But and then safeties, Rodney Harrison is a strong safety, but he gets free safety as secondary position, so we're going to slide him over there with Adrian Phillips backing him up. We got Cam Chancellor and Kyle Duggar, so we have really good safeties, obviously. Linebackers, we have Mac Wilson, Luke Kuechly, Junior Seau, and Chandler Jones. For our defensive line, we have Jack Youngblood, Tony Casillas, Vince Wilfork, and Chris Long. So defensive line and the linebackers for rushers aren't the greatest. That would probably be like the weak point for the Patriots team, but they can't be top in everything, I guess. Looking at number 2, we have the San Francisco 49ers. So offensive line, obviously really solid. We have Vernon Davis, still probably the top 2 tight end in the game between him and Tony Gonzalez. We got George Kittle backing him up. And then we've got the only position that this team does not have a good card for is quarterback. Their best quarterback in the game is Trey Lance, which is a 97 overall, and he doesn't really get any good abilities. So we're going to use Tom Brady as our quarterback with 49ers chem on him. He does have 95 speed on this golden ticket card that came out. So when you have a max upgraded to the golden ticket 99. Then we got Reggie Bush as our main running back. We got Randy Moss, Jerry Rice, 2 of the best receivers in the game, as our wide receiver 1 and 2, and Devontae Adams as our wide receiver 3. Looking at our defense, another main reason that I put them so high on the list is because of their cornerbacks. They also have really good defensive line and edge rushers. So we have Ed Too Tall Jones as our cornerback 1, Randy Moss, cornerback 2, and that Akil Witherspoon, 99 overall, that we have a cornerback 3. That card has really good stats. He's 6'2". He has 98 man, 99 zone, and 98 press. And he has 99 speed without any speed boost from strategy cards or theme team. So card's really good. Deion Sanders is going to be our cornerback 4. For our safeties, we have Ronnie Lott, really awesome card. Jimmy Ward, he's a 96 overall, but he's got 96 speed. So with the theme team boost, he'll have 98 speed. So pretty good card there. And then we got Cam Chancellor. And then we're going to use Marcus May as our backup strong safety. There weren't really any other good strong safety options for the 49ers, so Marcus May is one of those cards that gets any team chemistry as part of that free agency promo that came out. We got Charles Haley, 99 overall, edge rusher as our left outside linebacker. Luke Kuechly, Fred Warner, and then Quan Alexander on the other side for right outside linebacker. We have Marcus Davenport, Tony Casillas, DeForest Buckner, and Jack Youngblood as our defensive line. And then number one theme team in my opinion, and I'm sure nobody's going to disagree with this one, and no surprise here, we have the Las Vegas Raiders. So offensive line solid here. We are going to use Tony Pacelli as our season 2 master for left tackle. And then for our tight ends, I guess most of these teams except the 49ers didn't really have one of the standout tight ends. So we're going to use Evan Ingram and Pat Freiermuth as our tight ends 1 and 2, with Darren Waller as our tight end 3. We have Derek Carr, one of the best quarterbacks in the game, with that golden ticket card that came out. You can also use Rich Gannon, obviously. He's another good card. Bo Jackson, best running back in the game. We got Randy Moss, Jerry Rice. Again, 2 of the probably best 4 or 5 receivers that are in the game right now. Devontae Adams as our wide receiver 3. And then looking at our defense, we have Ed Tuttle Jones as our cornerback 1. Cordarrelle Patterson is our quarterback 2. Mike Haynes is our cornerback 3. Randy Moss, cornerback 4, which he probably should be more like our quarterback 3. I know he's not a 99 overall, but his height at 6'4", definitely want him on the squad. And Charles Woodson as our cornerback 5. I mean, this secondary is sick. And then for our safeties, we're actually going to move Cam Chancellor over to free safety because he gets that as a secondary position. Devine Diablo and Ted Hendricks, neither one of them have a secondary position, so we need to keep them over at strong safeties. And you want both of them in your squad because of their height and their speed and their coverage. Ronnie Lott as our backup free safety. Devine Diablo is 6'3", and Ted Hendricks is 6'7". So you definitely want both of them in your squad. For our linebackers, we got KJ Wright, 99 overall right outside linebacker. Luke Kuechly, Jayon Brown, Derek Johnson, all 99 overall middle linebackers. Chandler Jones and Khalil Mack. I should have bumped up Khalil Mack as your primary left outside linebacker. You definitely want him in there over Chandler Jones. He has much better pass rush, better speed, definitely a much better card. For our defensive line, we have Yannick Ngakoue, Tony Casillas, Warren Sapp, and Max Crosby. Really good defensive line there as well. And that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you did enjoy the video, and if you did, drop a like down below and subscribe so you can see future content. Let me know what you guys think of this video. Do you agree with my top 5? Did I miss any teams in here? I didn't really go through every single team, and these are the 5 that I really kind of thought fit the mold as far as really kind of had everything going on as far as a secondary, good wide receivers, a good running back. The tight end options, obviously, I could play around with because of the Evan Ingram and Pat Freiermuth cards. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. If you think I should have swapped anybody around or if I missed anybody. And thank you guys for watching.